our focus of using Vision AI is actually more towards drone technology, and we actually use these systems not only to do management. We are also moving towards potentially using these drones for harvesting capabilities as well.
So by doing this, we can actually fasten up the reporting process, help our client to speed up the work, and also help us get paid much more faster.
We believe that our possibilities are endless, and we're pretty excited for what's going to be happening.
In this episode, we journey deep into the world of innovation, where our hero stands at the forefront of a revolution powered by Vision AI. From technological hurdles to the complexities of adapting digital solutions to various industries, the path to success is paved with determination and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Meet our heroes, Moses Vincent and Ashwein Narayanan of Evolving Brilliance Technologies, EB Tech.
So basically, EB Tech is an enterprise SaaS company where we provide business optimization solution by leveraging on AI to corporate clients to help them optimize their overall business operations. So currently we are in 3 different industries, mainly in the agriculture sector, in the infrastructure and also telco sector, and also in the carbon credit sector. Although we are in 3 different sectors or industries, but our methodology, technology, and also implementation processes of how we implement in those sectors are more or less similar, where we use AI, Vision AI, to do all of the inspection and also automate the whole process of the business operations. When we started EB Tech, our first initial idea of starting EB Tech was to provide AI solutions in the palm oil sector. So we were developing palm oil systems or palm oil AI systems to optimize the harvesting operations at the time.
Malaysia has emerged as the world's leading exporter of palm oil, thanks to its massive oil palm plantations. To address these challenges and promote sustainable practices, there is a growing need for advanced multifunctional precision agriculture technology. EB Tech is stepping up with Vision AI solutions for plantation owners, making oil palm farming more efficient and sustainable.
Basically, EB Tech is actually focused a little bit on Vision AI solutions, but in terms of agriculture sector, our focus of using Vision AI is actually more towards drone technology, and we actually use these systems not only to do management and to also better streamline the systems and the services. We are also moving towards potentially using these drones for harvesting capabilities as well, as we are actually focused a little bit on the palm oil sector, but we do have some involvement in other plantation sectors as well. To put it simply, we are basically trying to create an agri-tech solution using Vision AI.
Productivity has become a significant challenge for the palm oil industry, particularly due to crop losses that have resulted in substantial revenue declines. With the current high price of palm oil, unharvested oil palm fruits have led to billions of ringgit in losses. Realizing this, retired Captain Narayanan of Ladang Merakai in Serian, Sarawak has embraced technological solutions to address these challenges. By exploring Vision AI, he aims to mitigate the issues by plaguing the palm oil industry. For Captain Narayanan, the rapid evolution of technology is a reminder that agriculture too must adapt to current advancements.
Okay, this gentleman is doing pruning. Why we do pruning is that the front, which is no more holding the bunches, we have to take it out so that easier for harvesters to harvest. So this is how they do the pruning for the palm. We've gone full into mechanization, but technology has come in, the new technology, digital era is coming in. How this can implant it into the technology, into the plantation, make it more viable, whereby we don't depend too much on foreign workers, and where we can train our local workforce, go into technology base and bring the production. So I hope that tech companies come into oil palm plantation, develop devices where it will be benefit and become high yielding with a less cost.
Hi, Captain.
Hey,
How are you?
Ashwein. Fine.
So, tell me what are the constraints you're actually facing over here in this plantation?
Our main constraint is actually is number one, road maintenance.
Okay.
All right, it's not easy to maintain road maintenance because due to the very high rainfall this region.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, especially this pit soil area.
Understand.
So, loading and transporting the FFB to the mill is my highest cost. You know, basically because my area is actually a pit soil.
Okay.
Pit soil, how much stone you put also you will sink
I see.
because
Okay.
it's a soft ground.
Yeah, right,
You know,
right.
so how to solve the problem? There's so many companies are coming up with a track and all the thing, and the wear and tear is very heavy, very heavy.
Okay, so Captain, some of the solutions we can basically provide for you also include some drone technologies. We have actually developed some harvesting drones, so drones that are actually able to harvest for you, where they can actually cut the fresh fruit bunch and also cut the front for you as well, using our AI technologies. With Ladang Merakai, basically what we have actually done with them is that we have developed systems which actually helps them manage their workforce better. And also this links very much directly to the usage of drones, which is then to be potentially used for their harvesting capabilities. So these drones are basically installed with Vision AI capabilities, and based on the Vision AI, where using their camera, they're able to see what is the color of the fresh fruit bunch and stuff like that. It can actually connect back to the system and provide data such as like when is the next harvesting required, what is the ripeness level. And thanks to that also, the managers or the owners of these plantations are able to manage their workforce as well, because by knowing when is the right time to go and harvest, by knowing when is the right time to actually send for fertilization and whatnot more accurately, they can reduce a lot of errors. And this is how EB Tech is basically helping Ladang Merakai to better run their plantation lah.
The labor shortage in the palm oil industry isn't a new problem. For years, there's been worry about relying too much on foreign workers. But now, with drones equipped with Vision AI, it's not about cutting jobs for locals. It's about making the work more efficient. Jobs remain, but productivity is significantly increased. For plantation owners, this is exactly the kind of solution they've been searching for. The implementation of AI and software solutions is extensive and benefits a wide range of sectors. Recognizing this potential, EB Tech is exploring various industries to diversify their clientele and demonstrate the adaptability of their technology.
So at the time, other than agriculture sector, we were also looking into other sectors that we want to expand our business. So the sector that we are really looking and targeting at the time was in the engineering sector, because we see that there's a lot of things that we can, through our AI and also through our software, we can actually implement in those sectors.
This has led them to offer their technological solutions to businesses involved in supplying manpower and project management for the engineering sector. For Damien, managing manpower manually often leads to problems, particularly with inspection, reporting, and recruitment. This manual approach also negatively impacts the payment claims process for his business.
So back in the days when we started this business, right, we basically do everything manually. With recruiting these manpowers manually, by doing payments, creating POs and whatnot, and also sending these workers to course. At that time, I found out that doing manual works, right, could consume time a lot and also cost us a lot of money. So basically, what EB Tech help us to do with all this manual work is they provide us a system and help us with all these engineering works.
Okay, so Damien, based on what we were talking about, some of the issues and the problems you face, so you can actually see like over here, based on the different colors that we have stated, we are arranging it based on different levels of urgencies and different levels of importance as well, based on where you want to go about this. We are listing out all your different inventories with link towards its respective invoice. So kira macam like it becomes a lot easier lah untuk kita track kita mau track whatever activities which is happening when, what is the invoice amount and what is the status, whether it's been paid or not, and stuff like that.
So this one, like at the moment for the platform over here, we have like home. So this one is for you to check the overall progress, especially in the oil and gas that you're currently doing. Like over here, you can see that you have like 10 projects ongoing. You can have the sort of thing. So those are some of the things that you can actually measure in the project.
So how do you guys make sure that all of this data from 100 of manpowers is now, how do we keep track of this the data?
Yeah. At the moment, how our system works is everything is stored based on local, and I think to make us a much more seamless work is to put everything into cloud. So if we can store everything into cloud, then for you as the client can access the system anytime you want.
So that way we can better not just store data, but also like manage the data and also have this data to have data knowledge as well. So based on its data, the AI system is able to run on its own. So with AWS, we should be able to do that lah. So we're looking at about 100 people, right? So it's going to be pretty extensive. There's going to be a lot of work, but we can get AI to do the work for us.
So through our system, through the not only AI but also our software in general, we help automate the process, and also we make work. For example, a work we did with DNB was a work that takes 2 weeks, especially in the reporting process and inspection process. Instead of doing it 2 weeks, we can cut it down to 3 days. So by doing this, we can actually fasten up the reporting process. Can also help our client to speed up the work and also help us get paid much more faster.
AI can revolutionize manpower supply for tower inspection and engineering by automating routine inspections, analyzing structural integrity through advanced image recognition, and predicting maintenance needs using data analytics. Drones equipped with AI can perform detailed inspections more safely and efficiently than human workers, while AI-driven software can streamline reporting and documentation processes. Additionally, AI can optimize recruitment by matching skilled workers to specific job requirements, ultimately enhancing productivity and reducing operational costs. AI implementation extends beyond agriculture and engineering. Carbon credits have been a global topic of discussion for some time, and Malaysia is no exception. AI can actually help ensure more reliable and efficient carbon offsetting, contributing to better environmental management and sustainability efforts. Looking ahead, EBTech is currently exploring the production and sale of carbon offsets, while also upholding the commitment to sustainability and adherence to environmental, social, and governance (ESG) principles.
So based on this ESG, we are actually basically coming up with methods and ways to basically incentivize people to have more green practices. So anything that they're doing, like any tech work that they're doing or any brick and mortar kind of work that they're doing, we want to start introducing a lot of green elements in there. So when they say green elements, something which takes into account some circular economy kind of stuff, things that has like lesser carbon offset and footprints. Okay, now talking about carbon credits, right? How we are expanding the carbon usage in a specific environment, be it from a forestry or be it from a building or anything like that, there is a way to basically technically calculate the kind of offsets that you are releasing. And based on these offsets that you are releasing, by showing that you are doing quite a bit of work towards reducing this offset, basically can be calculated and led towards credits.
In simpler terms, companies can make money from carbon offsets by investing in or creating projects that reduce carbon emissions, like planting trees or developing renewable energy sources. Once these projects are verified to have reduced emissions, they generate carbon credits. These credits can then be sold to other companies that need to offset their own carbon emissions, creating a revenue stream for the project developers. So how does EBTech fit in this?
EBTech's Vision AI systems that we have created basically is able to do end-to-end for this carbon credit system, starting all the way from the calculation, all right, so the input of the data and how they calculate and whatnot, then moving on to its relation to the different parameters and different factors depending on which area we're talking about. We have two kinds of carbon. There's blue carbon and green carbon as well, right? So these parameters, and then it goes to the next stage where these credits get validated. So they validated and get validation from a body, and once these credits are now validated, they're then going to be used for trading.
In Southeast Asia, Thailand has made significant strides by launching platforms and initiatives to promote carbon credit exchanges. These efforts position Thailand as a leader in the region, actively developing frameworks and platforms to support carbon credit trading and sustainability initiatives. In early 2024, EBTech reached a significant milestone by signing a joint venture agreement with the Thai government. Alongside partners MCQ Engineering and Prince of Songkhla University, EBTech met with Thailand's Assistant Minister of Natural Resources and Environment, Captain Rachata Pisitabanakorn, to discuss their collaborative project.
Based on all of these collaborations, we are basically able to go in. So they are basically coming up with like systems and parameters to consider how to go about the calculation. We are the tech company that basically builds the system with their support and with their advice. And based on this synergy is how we are able to develop this carbon credits management system.
Considering their rapid success, few people know how EBTech started. Fortunately, the Sarawak government has been very supportive, with agencies like the Sarawak Digital Economy Corporation (SDEC) and Tabung Ekonomi Gagasan Anak Sarawak (TEGAS) playing key roles in their development.
EBTech has been an alumni for us for the past few years. They have joined a couple of programs like the Share Live Wire, the Fundraising Accelerator, and I believe recently also they've joined and received grants from our partner program called the SDEC Diva, which they back about 150,000 ringgit worth of investments and I think grants. And besides that, unofficially, we also help to provide them access to people to connect with in the industry to grow their end-to-end carbon credit system. Besides that, of course, actively, if we see good deals or potential investments, we also connect them and facilitate some of the communications between them. And also maybe aid a bit, in supporting in whatever efforts they need to grow their business.
And not only that, with the help of SDEC as well, we get in contact with an organization called MBAN, Malaysian Business Angel Network. And because of this grant, we got, because of the network that SDEC gave, we got in touch with the investors, and that is how we managed to raise around 350,000 ringgit from the investors from MBAN and Australasia with a valuation of 3 million ringgit.
One opportunity led to another. The connections made with the support of agencies like SDEC and TEGAS opened the door to larger collaborations with agencies under the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation Malaysia, MOSTI, specifically CREDL, and the Malaysian Research Accelerator for Technology and Innovation, Meranti. This support provided EBTech with the opportunity to expand their business throughout the Southeast Asia region. So what lies ahead for EBTech?
So the future plans for EBTech is actually pretty big. We have like a lot in store and some paradigm shifting moments that's basically going to be happening for us. Because thanks to our involvement with the Thai counterparts, which also connects to the Thai government as well, they have actually found some clients who are very interested to buy these carbon credits from the Thai government already. And these clients include parties from Taiwan and also from Panama as well, South America. And we would definitely, almost definitely, need to travel to these regions to also develop some systems for them as well. Because on top of the selling of the credits, the purchasing of the credits also would require some system and some ways for it to operate. So we feel that like in this whole segment of carbon credits in the world, we might be one of the pioneers and being the only company from Sarawak who has actually spearheaded this and moved into the Southeast Asia region. We believe that like our possibilities are endless and we're pretty excited for what's going to be happening.
No matter how far EB Tech flies, their end game remains the same: to bring expertise and knowledge back to Sarawak. Moses, Ashwein, and their hardworking team, along with partners, have elevated Vision AI to a level envied by any startup. Thanks to our heroes, hope always prevails for our future generations. But what about AI in chatbots? Are the possibilities endless? Find out in the next episode.